At Anna's, Valentin asks her how he would know who shot at her. Anna says they'll get to that and asks what the message he had her deliver to Sunny meant. Valentin didn't want to pull her into this, but he had no choice as he was in Russia and had to get Sunny the message. Anna says the timing is interesting as after she gave Sunny the message, they were shot at. She asks Valentin if he's keeping something from her. At Anna's, Valentin asks her how he would know who shot at her. Anna says they'll get to that and asks what the message he had her deliver to Sunny meant. Valentin didn't want to pull her into this, but he had no choice as he was in Russia and had to get Sunny the message. Anna says the timing is interesting as after she gave Sunny the message, they were shot at. She asks Valentin if he's keeping something from her. Valentin swears he's not keeping anything from her. He admits he was sought out to facilitate an introduction between a third party and Sunny, and he thought that was all he was doing. Anna asks what is going on, why is he involved with Sunny, and who is the third party? Valentin admits it is a defense contractor called Pikeman. Anna asks if he is working with them, and does he know how dangerous they are? Valentin swears he isn't working for Pikeman, and years ago he consulted on projects with them while at the WSB. He says Pikeman came to him because they know him, and they know he has an acquaintance with Sunny. Anna believes there was a specific reason they chose him. He says they asked him to be an intermediary, and he agreed. Anna asks why. She notes he had to know this wouldn't be above board, and it just screams illegal activities. Valentin knew whatever was going on likely was not legal, but he was hoping Pikeman could help him bring down Victor at the time. Anna asks why they'd do that. Valentin reveals Pikeman is connected to the WSB. She asks how far this association goes. He doesn't know, but he was still at the WBS when Pikeman first recruited him. He says other agents who left the WSB also knew they could find a job at Pikeman, and agents often moved back and forth between the two. Anna assumes this was around the time Victor was the head of the WSB, and Valentin confirms it. Anna believes she was the target for the WSB and Pikeman, who are in this together, and she refuses to be a sitting duck. She asks if there is anything else he knows then he should tell her before they take another shot at her. Valentin swears he's told her everything, and he never meant to put her in danger. Anna believes there is still a missing piece and leaves to find it. In Ferncliff, Sasha hallucinates a visit from Cody. Cody lashes out at her for trying to kill him when all he's done is try to help her. He goes to leave, but she begs him to wait. Cody morphs into Cyrus, who calls her a strung-out junkie that will die in a back alley with a needle in her arm. He dangles a bag of drugs in front of her and says she needs him, so she should come back to him. Sasha collapses on the floor in tears. Suddenly, Cyrus becomes Cody again, who has a knife in his side and screams, "Look at what you did to me." In the Quartermain kitchen, Tracy asks Olivia where Ned is, and Olivia assumes he's in bed after another night of club hopping. Tracy declares enough is enough and it's time to have Ned committed. Tracy believes Ned needs help and should be under a doctor's supervision. Eddie listens from the hall as Tracy cries she's trying to save her son, and a psychiatrist can help him from crashing and burning, which is where he's headed. Olivia insists she's still his wife and the only one who can have him committed. Tracy suggests she do it soon as they must put an end to this. Olivia refuses, but Tracy says it's only a matter of time before he runs off with a groupie. Tracy pleads with her, but Olivia again refuses. Tracy storms out and Eddie enters the kitchen. He admits he heard everything and thanks Olivia for standing up for him against that bully Tracy. Olivia says she does want him to get help, just not Tracy's way. Eddie explains no amount of doctors can turn him into Ned, as Ned doesn't exist. Olivia pleads with him to understand he is Ned Quartermain. He is her husband and is Brooke Lynn and Leo's father. She says they'll love him and need him back. Eddie says sorry, Ned's not coming back, he's gone, and she needs to move on. Eddie says he needs to sing and he needs his music, Without it, he has nothing. Olivia says there is a way for him to have his music and be a part of this family by working with Brooklyn to make music. Cody finds Brooklyn at her keyboard. He explains he needs her help getting into Ferncliff to help Sasha. He admits he tried to get in by pretending to be Dante, which Brooklyn says wasn't a bright move given he has a questionable reputation with the PCPD as is. Cody explains he can't get in because of Gladys's list, but Gladys likes her,